Hello, welcome back. Last time I was very abruptly asked to evaluate the interdependency between 2 columns and 2 rows, and it took me a while to see how to do that. So, all this is done. 56, no, 59 is where I am. Symmetry? I am seeing symmetry. Okay. And the width is 12. So, full symmetry rule in effect. This one looks very well. These usually start quick, they don't always end quick. But this should be fine. That's a 6, not a 4. Okay, so those are even number split. Right, so I know that. Symmetry rule grows in power the more I learn about it. Yeah, so this is just a whole lot of knowledge just immediately. Like, well over half the puzzle just filled out from the starting state without having to look any further. Okay, so now, finally, I have to look at something else. Alright, so this is 12, you're contiguous. And right, full symmetry, so go over there. This is 7, you're contiguous. That's already 7, right? Yes. Okay. 4s look like that, by the way. This is a 4, that's a 4, there's a 1 here. Just putting in whatever I see that I can put in. 3 and 9, and how many is that? That's that many. Okay, and there are some 1s here, and oops, those are 4s, and this is one of those stone heads you have to push into the water. Okay, so was that a speed record for solving one of these? Maybe not. I remember another symmetrical one was very quick. 60. Symmetry? I'm checking carefully. Sometimes asymmetries can hide. I see perfect symmetry in columns, and I'm going to check rows. Perfect symmetry in rows. One of these times, it's going to trip me up, isn't it? The width is 14. One of these times it's going to try and trip me up by having symmetrical columns but not rows. It might not, but I will be ready for it in case it does. So it makes sense that there'd be some breather puzzles after that one that came just before this. Don't know how on purpose that was, but it is how it worked out. This is an exact fit? No, but exact enough that I know that. What about you? Exact enough that I know these things. Might as well while I'm at it, put in what I do know, and this is exact fit. This is 2. This is the same. And you are this. Okay, you're 12, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay. Those are 3s. That's a 2, yes, I know. That's a 2, there's a 1 here somewhere, sure. Those are 2s. Those are 2s. Those are 2s. That's a 2, that's a 2. Those are 1s. Okay, so you're a 2, so are you. That's a 1, that's a 1, that row's done. There are 2 2s here, and they can only go there. Those are 2s in this row, and it's done already. Okay. About the same speed as the last one. Block that doesn't push, I think is what that is, with the diamond in the middle? I forget. Fox time. Symmetry? Yeah, they just piled like all the symmetry puzzles in one place immediately after the ridiculous one. Is that 12? No. Is that 12? Yes. Okay. And that's centered, right? Yeah. Right. 2. Nothing. 6. That's not 6. That is. 14. Full width. 6 here, and 3s on the sides, 4, and 4s on the sides, 2, 2, 2, 2. That's exact. Whoops. No, I evaluated wrong. That's an even number of members in this row. 1, 2, space. 1, 2, space. 1, 2. Okay, so I know this much, but no more. Yet. Okay, so I have all that knowledge. 11, you are contiguous, so you're full height. I didn't check, but the puzzle is 11 tall. That's a 1, so is this. That's a 6 somehow. There's a 2 somewhere. Well, 2 has to be exactly there, because it can't link to that. Then 6 is exactly here, and also that's an exact fit. Starts with 1. Ends with a 2, but also has a 2 in the middle, which must be here. So that, okay. Ends with 1s, has a 4 here. Okay. Ends with 7, ends with 7. Alright, you're a 2, so are you. 9 is contiguous. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And am I done? I am. That's not a fox, that's a mole? What are you doing in the fox column? There's an impostor here. Huh. That's strange. Also, when did this show up in the game? Alright, 61. Mole. What am I talking about? That doesn't look like a mole. Gopher, I think, is the word I was trying to say. Maybe. Hey, my ears get a break. That's nice. 7. This is 7 wide. No symmetry, by the way. So we're back to normal rule set. Okay, normal rule set. This column is done. Great. There is some symmetry, but it's not full. Oops. Still can be pretty quick with this. Alright, so there's your 3, there's your other one. You are different. But I think there's only one small asymmetry, and it's right here. And like, that's the whole thing? Possibly. Okay, so I know all those things. This is the house key. Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. Alright. 62. Big one. Symmetry? No, not here, but close. Everything except those 2 columns. Alright, so nearly, but that means I cannot apply the rule. Does it? Is this where I'm going to be, like it's going to be suggested to me that I do apply the rule? Without perfect column symmetry. How's the row symmetry? Only here is there a difference. Wait, yeah, so I can actually just read this out. So if only in this row... Yeah, so this is perfect I can tell exactly how this evaluates the symmetry, because this row I'm in is the only one with a difference. This column and that column are the only ones with a difference, and the 7 at the end is just has 2 of its members, no, 1 of its members removed. So right here, I think this is an X? Is that what that's telling me? Hang on, it's 1, 4, 2, 1, an exact fit, it's not. Okay, so that's potentially wrong, but I think I do know... Yeah, so I think I can really just read all of this out and say the 4 is here. I'm going to go for it. Because, like, the match is so perfect. So I look forward to having my hand smacked away from this and being told, no, this is not how things work. But looking at this, I think I can say this is the lone asymmetry in the entire puzzle. This one cell right here, or that one if you want to evaluate it that way, and just treat the rest as symmetry rule. Ah, odd-numbered symmetry rule. Okay, that's fun. So that means even numbers get a single x in the middle. That's really all that means. Alright, let's see how this goes. That I can have those. I'm not looking particularly farther out on some of these other rows. Oops. Oops. Yeah, so this is the funny one. But I know that's filled in because that's a 3 here in this column. Which means... do I know this is the 4? I do, because you couldn't fit the 2 there that way. Okay. Alright, looking pretty good. Right, that, this. Okay, those are 2s. Those are 3s. What am I drawing? Twos. No, I don't know. Hold up. Did I make... No, I was doing this right. I thought for a second I was... No, I already had this cell and that cell input, and I was just extending that to the left. Without this cell known to be on, I don't know that the 2 is like this, which is what I was about to input. And that made me question everything else. Okay, so looking at columns, this starts with 1, so that's like that, so do you. And here's your other 1, so therefore these are all clear. You have 5 there, and 4 other 1s, which means this and an unknown here. Okay. This row is done. This row can be done quickly. This one has 1s there, and the rest is unknown. Some 1s don't know much. I know this, and this, because otherwise things can't fit. Okay, so next I know I can X these out because of the 4s. Don't know where that 4 is going to go. Okay, let's work with these things that I input. I know that's a 1, so therefore this one is 2. Also, there's a... okay, so hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just gonna do that because it's easy to see. So that's extended that 3 over there, so I know those are X's. Also, I know these are 2's. Hadn't realized I'd messed with that row. No, I didn't. I put X's in here. That's what interacted with them. Alright, so those are 1s. This is a 1. So that row columns are done. Those are 1s, so that row is done. Those are 1s, so that's done. That's done. Yeah, this is part of the 8, I know. Here's the 3 here. Here's that 4 then. Alright, and those 2s are fully constrained, by the way. For this one I know it's a 1, for the other one I don't. 1, 1, 3, okay, so here. 1 on 1, there's one more 1 somewhere, I don't know where. 1, 8. Okay, well this is split apart, so I know that now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so still a little bit of wiggle room on that 8. But that's given me these 1s. Great. Alright, so those are 1s, so that's capped at 8, so I do know where it is, and I think this is the last cell? No. I think these are the last cells then? Yes. It's grandfather clock, the top of it. Okay. And the one asymmetry was the hour hand. Alright. So yeah, partial symmetry rule. Was able to apply once I saw exactly where the asymmetry was and what it looked like. This, however, has none in the columns, and none in the rows. Okay, so full symmetry. Man, this is today. Full symmetry with odd number. Odd numbered width. Alright, so that's initial evaluation, plus I can do this too. Okay, let's start with 1s, and continue with more 1s. Those are 2s. There's another 2 here, which is that. Those are my 4s here, whoops, which is that. At the bottom of this is a 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I must have miscounted, that's 8. I started counting from the wrong place, I think, is what happened. Okay, you're done, by the way. Oops. Those are 2s, so you're done. That's finished. Those are 3s, so that's finished. That's finished. This one I don't know yet. Can I do it with this column? Yes. And that's the whole thing. Lantern. Alright. 64. Does it have symmetry? No. This is significantly asymmetric. Yeah, like this one is not even close. Okay, great. So, normal rule set for this one. This is 15 wide, wiggle room of 5, so go out 5, do this. Yep. And, wow, that is not much of a start on the rows. Maybe some have less wiggle than I'm seeing. This, I should be able to put something in for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What about you? Yes, the rightmost 2 of the 4s. Same story with you, right? No, that's a lot less. Wiggle room of 4. Okay, so that's how to evaluate that. 2 and 7, let's see what I get. That's 5, 6, 7. No, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's 14 wide, not 15. I eyeballed wrong. So if that's the case... I think all the other things were going right because I wasn't doing that with subtraction. Yeah, 14 by 14, not 15 by 15. So this should all be fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now with 3 and 6... should I not have been able to get the same number as 2 and 7? No. It's the same amount of wiggle room, and 6 is 1 less than 7, so I can't put in as much, of course. Okay. Okay, so... 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 2, don't know. 2, I know this is not... I know this is the 2, so that's not filled. Don't know much about this. I know that's a 3, but that doesn't tell me anything new. I know that's a 4, so I know this. And I know that's a 2, so I know this. Alright, so this is an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yep. And I know this is a 3, but that's exactly as much wiggle room as it already has. That has to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, space, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 10 and 2. 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wiggle room of 1. So also this. 8 reaches only down to there, so I know this. And don't I know some more things? 1 space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 7 in a 14. That's exactly enough wiggle room to have no certainty. Yeah. Alright, so back to rows. You're contiguous. You can only fit here, by the way. And you can't involve that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wiggle room is 2. I mean 1. So 5 tells me that. 3 can't fit here, which tells me this, which tells me that, and that. Okay. 5 tells me this. 2, don't know yet. 5 tells me this. 5 tells me this. 6 does not tell me that. 4 tells me nothing I don't know already. 4 tells me nothing I don't know already. 2 tells me nothing. 4 tells me nothing on the other side. So I know this is the 7, which doesn't specifically help me much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, so then 3 can't fit in this column, 7... Uh-oh. What happened? Something went wrong. Did I evaluate this row wrong? Why was that X placed? Because this has to be the 5. Did I do my 10 wrong? Okay, I'm gonna go back to here. Let's hope all of my things were correct up to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, this is impossible now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then that makes that 5 into a 6. Oops, I messed something up. I don't know what I did. Alright. Yep, so too much uncertainty, just have to start over. Alright, making it exciting. So let's start with this. I know this is wiggle room of 1, right? 1, 2, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Alright, 8 and 1. 1, 2. We're gonna do columns first this time. 1, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa, what did I count? 1, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. 7 is just enough for uncertainty. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Wiggle room 2, so I know that. 8, 3. Similar means what? This and this? Okay, let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, space, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I got it right. What about 4, 3, 2? Wiggle room 3, so I know only this. But that's something. Pattern's looking awfully similar. But yeah, what about this 10? 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's not look at that yet. Let's keep going with columns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. Okay, well that's made that 2, and this 2. Yeah, alright, so let's try and resolve this 7 and 5 debacle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's what I know in that row for the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 means this, doesn't it? Yeah, because I know this is the 5, and it can't come any farther over than that. So the 7 doesn't go here. So then what went wrong later? The 10 is constrained. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, maybe I input something wrong over in this area and it affected the 10. That's probably what happened. So 9 has to be contiguous, and actually that's fully capped. So I know that column completely now. I know some things about this column because that's a 3. Alright, this is a 3, so I know that. That's a 2, so I don't know anything additional. This 10 can't reach here, this 8 can't reach there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 can't reach here. Okay, cool. Well, so I didn't input a cell here. The 10 grew to the left instead of to the right, so whatever I did, this cell was the mistaken one. Right? 5 can't reach here, 5 can't reach here. 6 must involve that and could reach here. 3 is unable to reach that far. Neither is 6, so those are clear. Right, similarly here. Not similarly here because there's a 1. Similarly here, though. 3 and 5, so I know that. By the way, that's a 3 in this column. By the way, that's a 2 in this column. 3 can't reach here. That's a 4 here in this row. Meaning this 8 grows by 1. 5 can't reach here. Why was that not X'd out? I don't know. 6, 4, okay, I'm not sure. No, so this is a 2, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't I know this much? Yeah, because it can't grow any farther right than that, since it would collide with the other 4 then. Which then means that I know this. Alright, yeah, so this whole region is a 2-4 region with wiggle room of 1. That's how to evaluate that. 4, 1, 2, 2, I don't know. 2, 7, don't... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, space 1, 2. Yep, could fit to the right. 6, I know some things. Not that much, though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. 4, I know this. Okay, so this 3 can only go here. This is that 3. 9, still don't know yet. Okay, what else do I know? Got a lot of just like one wiggle interdependencies happening here. I know that has to be the 3. I know this has to be the 4. That's the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 still could be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's what I thought. Okay, columns again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's moved my 6 to the right, so that does that. Hasn't affected you, hasn't affected you, except this now needs that to be contiguous. Okay. This is a 2, that's a 2, yep, I knew that already though. Okay, return to columns. How much wiggle do you have? Oh, you're capped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And exact fit. That's a 7. 4 still wiggles. That's 8. 3 can't reach. 4 is done. 3 can't reach here. 2 can't reach here. Yeah. 3, 1 and 2, don't know which is which. Don't know which is which. I think I can infer something about this, right? No, every individual one of these could be on or off, so I don't know anything about these until I place at least one more X. Maybe 2 more? Alright, 3, 1, 2. 4, oh, so I know this, of course. Didn't realize this was placed. Well, that was pretty recent. Alright, so this is 7. Great. Okay. So what's that done to the columns that touch that? This ends with a 3, so it must be that, and that fits exactly, actually. Ends with a 2, but the 1 is here, so I know these things. This is a 2, so that's a 3, which has to involve that now. Okay. Alright, oh, where is... here we go, you have an X, so I know that now. And that, and don't know the rest of this, except since the 7 has to connect, now I do. 3 can't fit here, has to involve these. That's that 4, that's this 4. This is also a 4. This is a 2, that's what the 3 is. That's my 1, that row's done. 6 connects, that's a 6, that's done. Okay. Oops, that's a 3, so that's the one in this row. This is a ghost, I think. Alright, so we got some heavy interdependencies here. I think this will start resolving things, giving me that 8, which gives me this 8, which gives me this 10, other way. This 3, and then this 2 by the 9. And then the last one is here. Okay. Alright, ghost was a bit tricky. Had to work for that one, and yeah, I'll have to see if I can spot what mistake caused me to put the misplaced cell. Something did. Alright, so next time, 65. So here's something, 2 thoughts. 1, look at the shape of this question mark. Look at the top of it in particular. Then look at the shape of this question mark. It has one less row on top. I think it's like drawing the angled tail pointing to the number on top of the question mark sprite, but using the same one otherwise. Also, wouldn't it... No, that sprite's different. Those are just 2 different sprites. Wouldn't it be really funny if one of these puzzles drew that question mark? And then you'd look at it on the map screen and it would just look like this. I think it would be. Alright, anyway, next time, this.